Do me a favor. Think of one moment in your life that you really just wish you could have back. Something like, I don't know, maybe you had this girl that you really liked, and you know for a fact that she really likes you too. But you just never had the balls to ask her out. Or maybe you had a job application, or a job offer, I should say, that you really wanted to take, but you weren't willing to move out of state or out of the country to be able to take it. Well, I have a moment that I think back on that, well, maybe not a specific moment, but something I look back on with a lot of regret and a lot of wishing I would have done differently. About a year and a half ago, July 2024, I posted probably my most proud creation in the content sense that I've ever had. It was a passion project of a little video essay that I didn't even know how to make and didn't even know how to edit, and it took me ages to write the script and do everything for it. And it was the first video I had that really actually popped off, and reached 3,500 views. It's gotten me probably 50 subscribers, and it had like 100 comments, and like it was crazy. So I kept making more, thinking, you know, well, if I made this one and everybody liked this one, the next one ought to be just as good, right? And I found out really quickly that that wasn't just going to be the case, and it was just that one specific video that really panned out for me. And after that happened, I kind of lost all hope again for ever being a YouTube content creator. But looking back on those days, I really wish I would have kept pushing and trying to break through and make myself better, even though my videos were performing poorly compared to the one that had done so well. But instead, my love for the game, I suppose, fizzled out, and I just couldn't fathom making more videos with no results. But knowing what I know now, I really wish I would have continued to just grind it out until I broke through again. Because it was probably bound to happen. You know the old saying, gamblers always stop right before they're about to win. Well, I got lucky, and I had already won the gamble, and I still walked away empty-handed. There's another saying that most of you have probably heard of that goes, lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Well, I wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't for the fact that lightning did strike in the same place twice for me. Because about 6 months ago, when I first started streaming on Twitch, and taking it seriously, I guess I should say, we had a breakthrough on the first day, and I don't know how I got so lucky. Just so happened somebody was looking for somebody to watch, and I got my breakthrough. And since that day, in the past 6 months, we've gained about 125 followers, and we became an affiliate streamer in 4 streams. I've told this story many times, and I feel monotonous for telling it. But long story short, we have something going again. It's not on the YouTube, but it is on the Twitch. But I've been thinking about it recently, about, you know, what my dream has always been and how I really want this to go. And I've decided that YouTube is where my heart really is. Not that I don't love streaming too, but since I was, I don't know, 10 years old maybe, this is something that I always thought I wanted to do, is be a YouTuber, be a video, someone who posts YouTube videos and makes money for it. It's always what I've wanted to do. Sure, Twitch, being able to make money on Twitch has been really, really amazing. Alright, sorry about the interruption, but I upped the game mode points to get by a little bit, and I changed the map, so I got a little bit more time to talk now, because I still have a lot to say. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Making money on Twitch is cool and all, and it is really crazy to think about that I've made money just by sitting here playing video games and talking. But my dream was really to always get rewarded for what I feel like is hard work. And also, just to be able to make money on YouTube was really the goal from the start. So, with the new year coming up and me thinking about New Year's resolutions and what I want next year to look like, I decided that for real this time, I know I've said this a lot, I want to really lock down on the YouTube side of things as well. We've got the Twitch established, and I think I'm in a good space where I can take a small step back and strike some sort of balance between Twitch and YouTube videos and you know, my outside of content creation life that is basically just work. So basically I'm just gonna make my whole life me working, but to not look back on this and regret it once again. I'm gonna take advantage of this and just work as hard as I can without, you know, really just ruining my life to see this one out. That being said, I've had a lot of ideas about what I want my YouTube content to look like. And I've decided that these videos that I'm like this one, the Call of Duty commentary videos that I do are actually an important part of my life. Whenever I'm in a place where I don't know what I should do, or a place where I really need to think about my life, and, especially on the content side of things, I've always gone to this form of video. And it's easier to talk about it with my gameplay on the screen than my face, because, I don't know, it's just really embarrassing to talk about deep stuff with the camera in your face. Some of these videos, you can probably hear my voice starts to break up a little bit because I start getting a little emotional, but so here's what I'm thinking for the YouTube side of things first. I don't want this kind of content to be on my YouTube, But I do want to start making more of these videos. So I want to separate this from the rest of the content that I have. And the best way to do that is obviously to make another channel. I already have well, probably have a lot more than 2 channels that I just don't really remember. But right now I have Hunter Yells, which is what you're watching this on. And then I have my VODs channel, which a lot of you don't know about, and that might not even be the right name still. So I have to check that. Hopefully, link in the description to the VODs channel if you're for Twitch. All the Twitch VODs, we're gonna start going on the VODs channel starting 2026. I'm giving myself till the rest of the year to figure everything out and set everything up. I'm recording this December 18th, so I've got less than 2 weeks to figure this all out. But I'm confident I can get it all situated. But I'd like to do maybe a video on this kind of stuff a week, talking about where the channel's going, talking about where my life's at, just any sort of things I need to vent about. I think this is the best way to do it. I think this is a healthy outlet for me, and that's why I want to start doing it weekly. On the other side of things, if you are from Twitch, this doesn't mean the Twitch is going anywhere, but this might mean that the Twitch has to take some lesser priority for a little while until, you know, I get better with the YouTube and my editing skills get better and it takes me a little bit less time to make some of these videos, and hopefully that becomes true sooner rather than later. But for now, you might expect a drop in the amount of streams I do, down to maybe 2 times, 3 times a week. And sometimes I might take weeks off just because I'm really hard at work on stuff, but definitely don't want to go anywhere on the Twitch side of things because that's where the fan connection is. Some of you guys are probably wondering, well, Hunter, have you heard of this thing called multi-streaming? You can stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yes, I have. And for a lot of people, it's a really good thing, and it works really well. And it's probably really good for channel growth. Yo, this bot is farming me because I can't spawn anywhere else. But I will not be multi-streaming, and I'll tell you why. One of the perks of streaming on Twitch, and possibly the biggest thing keeping me streaming, is the fact that I can listen to my own my own copyrighted music while I'm streaming. If you're from Twitch and you're watching this, no, you're not. And don't ask how I do it, because I've answered it too many times and I don't want to anymore. Just look it up, it's really easy. But so that's why I won't stream on YouTube, and that's probably never going to change unless I get really big, and I don't know, maybe eventually we just won't be able to listen to copyrighted music anyway. But if that's the case, streaming might not be the thing for me anymore. But anyway, that's what you can expect from me starting next year. My New Year's resolution, one of them is to really lock in on the content creation, because we're in a really good spot right now. The past 5 streams have gone really well, and the support's been unreal. So, once again, if you're watching this from Twitch, thank you for all your support over the past 6 months. It's meant the world and more to me. And you've hopefully unlocked a side of me you've never been able to see before, because it's never existed. Of both Twitch and YouTube content at the same time. But we'll see what happens. You know me. I tend to flake my goals really quickly, so I mean, we might look back on this video. This might be the last video I post for another 3 months. And if it is, I'm really sorry, but my brain is just really bad. I don't have anything else to say. I went over everything I wanted to talk about, so let's try and win. Anyways, thanks for watching so far into the end of the video. Sorry about my rambling. This is how these videos always go, but this is the best way for me to get all my thoughts out. So, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in 2026 on this channel. Stay tuned, stay alert for all of my updates on the other channels, and go follow Twitch, twitch.tv/HunterYells, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.